Jay, thank you.
House will come to order. Members, vote your machines. Roll call.
You see it there, the Speaker of the House gaveling in to start the regular session in the Capitol. It began with the governor giving his final State of the State address before lawmakers. Let's turn over now to our Capitol correspondent Chris Rosado with this. Chris.
Well, it was the last time we heard Governor Bel Edwards kick off the regular session, and this year you heard a lot of familiar requests from lawmakers.
Promises were made, promises were kept, and progress has been delivered.
With only a handful of months left in office, Governor Bel Edwards pleaded with lawmakers today to finish out what he says his administration set out to do back in 2016.
And let's start with the foundation for everything else I'm going to talk about today. Education.
With a slight pay raise for teachers last year, the governor is now asking for another, about $3,000 if lawmakers can come up with the funds, hoping it will bring us even closer to the Southeast average and make us more competitive with our neighbors.
I think now is actually the best time, better than ever.
Representative Mandy Landry says she's with the governor on those raises, but says we should also yet again try to raise the minimum wage.
And we need to raise it considerably. All those businesses that say they can't find workers is because they're not offering enough or they're not offering any benefits.
I can tell you, if you're an experienced worker out there, you will find a job today, and you will find it for much higher than minimum wage because businesses need those workers so bad right now.
Although Representative Blake Miguez and Landry don't see eye to eye on most issues, they do agree what the primary focus of this session should be.
The extra money. There's a lot of extra money, and even a tried and true lefty like me is unsure if we should spend all of it now.
We need real spending reform, we need tax reform, and we need things that are going to move our state forward, creating jobs, building bridges, building roads. That's where the conversation should be.
Another request from the governor brings us back to the topic of abortion. Even though he's never shied away from his pro-life stance, he implored the legislature today to consider adding rape and incest to the list of exceptions.
I say this as someone who, as you know, has a very well-documented pro-life record, but I urge you to add rape and incest exceptions to our abortion ban here in Louisiana. This is overwhelmingly supported by the people across our state and people of deep faith everywhere.
Now, the governor's remarks was really all that happened today. The real work can begin tomorrow when lawmakers return and take up bills. At the Capitol, I'm Chris Rosado. Back to you.
Chris, thank you. So officials at the Capitol unveiled a new app that they hope will make this legislative session easier for you to understand and follow along. It's called LA Ledge. Officials say the goal is to help you navigate the legislature, learn who's representing you, and watch meetings and debates as lawmakers craft those new laws. And this app is free to download in your app store. The Iberville Sheriff's